And then we'll have a bonus episode, an episode 1.5, a couple days later to show you the other packs that I ripped for that first episode. So and let's see what we get. All right, we're starting things off with the D-backs Pavin Smith. That's also a very cool card. You know, I got to have a natural dislike for the D-backs since they're in the Dodgers division, but that is a really nicely done card. I like that one a lot. Joey Bart from the Pirates, former Giant. At one point, they thought he was the catcher of the future for the Giants, and I guess that turned out not to be the case. So sad for the Giants. The Cubs, Jack Neely. It's a nice looking card. Another Cub, Matthew Boyd. By the way, if you see cards from your favorite team in here, and you're like, you know what? Especially if you've got kids that are interested in it and stuff. You got a kid who's a big Matthew Boyd fan. I am completely open to letting those go from my collection, especially if it's going to go to somebody who will truly appreciate it, like a big Cubs fan. So, this is a cool looking card. So we got Michael Harris. It's a very cool card. He looks a little scared there. I'm not sure what's going on there. Looks like he stole base, but looks kind of frightened about it. But I do like the artwork on that one. It's a nice looking card, for sure. I'll set that one aside. From the Seattle, I'm sorry, no, looked at it wrong. From the Miami Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Again, nice looking card. Kind of got a little bit of a goofy expression on his face. He may not love that card, but it's a fun one. The Toronto Blue Jays. Ooh, that next one looked kind of neat. Let's pull that one aside for a second. All right. Let's see that one. That's cool. A little team tribute card for the entire Brewers squad. Brewers are certainly a team to watch this year. After years of looking like they might break through and not quite doing it, this may be the year. We shall see. We are creeping close to playoff time. And the idea of facing the Brewers has a lot of teams fans kind of nervous these days, I'm betting. I know I'm a little bit concerned about facing them. How about the Oakland A's? Have a mixed feelings always towards the Oakland A's. Of course, the first World Series that I remember watching was Dodgers and A's in '88. I'm sure I've seen some other ones, but that was the one, the first year that I really remember watching to see the Dodgers win. Of course, I hated that particular team. Canseco, McGuire, Eckersley, Dave Stewart, La Russa, the whole bunch of them. But, you know, in more recent years, I feel like the A's are a good story in parts. You know, I'm a huge fan of the Moneyball movie, so you can go from those days. But the A's are a squad that always seem to keep rebuilding, and they always have great young talent that look like they're going to make it to the next level, and then just ownership doesn't have the financial support to get them there. I think it's a real mess what's going on with the team right now with the whole Sacramento thing. And so really hope the A's can find a way to get back on track. Old friend Gavin Lux. The Reds are in town right now to face the Dodgers. So Gavin Lux got his World Series ring last night as I'm recording this. Big fan of Luxie. I'm glad it's working out for him in Cincinnati. I'm glad he's getting an opportunity there to play every day and not have somebody hanging over his shoulder waiting to replace him. But I was sad to see him go, and I'm glad he's doing well for them there. We'll pull that one to the side with old friend Gavin Lux. What do we got next? All right, we haven't pulled any special cards yet, but it looks like there's one coming up next. So from the Rays, we've got Taylor Walls. Again, nice looking card. A lot of very good action shots on some of these cards. I'm really impressed. And this one, look, this one has like the ball kind of peeking over. I don't know if you can see that really well. Maybe the ball peeking over the border there at the top. It's a nice little effect. I really like the look of that. Yeah, they did some nice work on these cards. All right, looks like we got one of those Stars of MLB cards coming up next. Rhett Lauder. Look at that hair flying. Yowza. Rhett Lauder of the Cincinnati Reds. The Reds are in town playing the Dodgers right now. I don't remember Rhett Lauder being talked about very much, but with a 4-pitch arsenal, fastball in the high 90s, sinking, fading changeup. Nice. That's a very cool looking card. I really do like these Stars of MLB cards. That's a very cool look. It's got like that light and color shift with it. I love that. It's a really nice card. All right, let's see what we got next. We're down to a couple more in this pack. Hey, the San Diego Padres. Dodgers are fresh off that brutal series where they lost 2 of 3 on. Luis Arraez. Luis Arraez is an amazing player to me. You know, a real throwback kind of player with the amount that he gets on base, with the amount of base hits he gets, bat control. Yeah, I don't know that first base is the best spot for him, but if that's what they got, that's what they got. And he's the kind of player you never want to see come up when there's runners on, because there's a good chance he's putting the ball in play in an era where not everybody will. Kind of goofy looking picture on this one from Luis Arraez, but he's a heck of a player, so it's a cool card. Last card in this particular pack, Andrew Walters from the Guardians. Again, nice looking card. Got that rookie card emblem in the corner. Very cool. All right. So this one, the ones I kept aside as things that meant a lot to me. I kept that Stars in MLB. I kept that Gavin Lux. I kept that Brewers one because I thought that was a fun looking card. And I kept that Michael Harris one because I also thought that was cool. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got our first duplicate. Thinking back to, of course, as I'm doing this and going through these, I'm really starting to think back to those days when I collected as a kid and thinking about how you'd get so many duplicate cards and sometimes even duplicate cards in the same pack, which was crazy, which was frustrating, but you would really start to load those up. And, I remember, again, talking about that Clemens binder pages, like 87, 86 Clemens, like over and over and over the same cards, but like it was always so cool to get it. But so Joey Bart, welcome back. Good to see you again. Any Joey Bart fans out there, hit me up. Looks like we got a couple more duplicates here. Jack Neely, I think we had Jack Neely earlier, right? Pretty sure we did. And Matthew Boyd, who we also had earlier for sure, because that was the one I mentioned if anybody wanted to have a Matthew Boyd card in their collection. All right, so we got some duplicates leading us off. This is not a duplicate, though, but another old friend, former Dodger Trey Turner. A big fan of Trey Turner. Love Trey Turner's speed. Love his attitude on the field. Was always such a great contributor to the Dodgers, and was another player that I was sad to see go. So I'm glad that he's, again, on a winning team, on a team that's doing well, and wish him the best of luck whenever he's not playing my team. Set that one aside, though. What else we got? Looks like another rookie card for the Sox. Zach Penrod. Is that the one that we had earlier? I can't remember. But I think it might have been. All right, Cincinnati Reds, Graham Ashcroft. It's a cool card. Very excited. It's like a throwback pitcher. Looks like he's got a little bit of size to him. Cincinnati Reds, Austin Hayes. right. From the Pirates, Nick York. Another rookie card there in the corner. From the Rays, Yandy Diaz. We know Yandy Diaz. It's a cool card. Looks good. Like that one. We got a Dodger in the house. Hee-Sung Kim. Working his way back from injury. Look at the rookie card emblem. It's another cool one to have. I like how they've got the bat coming off the card, going right through the Dodger logo. That's a very cool looking card. Really like that one. Glad to see that one there. Very happy with that one for sure. Got a card that's upside down. I don't know what that means. Does that mean it's something good? Maybe it does. Oh, yeah. What the heck? Jesse Winker. See, I'm going to need some help from you die-hard card collectors out there. This is obviously some kind of an alternate. It's got like the chrome border on it. Very cool looking card. Look at that hair flying up off the page. Back of it looks completely normal, but so I have no idea what makes this card special, but it very much is. I like that card a lot. Hey, we got another Stars of MLB. Polar Bear in the house, Pete Alonso. Again, loving these Stars of MLB cards. It just has such a cool look to it. So, Pete Alonso is, yeah, very cool. Very cool card. All right, keep on going through here. Wyatt Langford's back. This time in just kind of a standard card. Does have that same logo in the corner though that the 90s one had. Again, very cool with this coming off this page. It's another cool one. I like that card a lot too. I'll hold that one to the side. And, geez. Current Red Sox, I'll support him a little bit, but former Astro, so, you know. I'm going to try and keep my language under control on this one in case your kids want to watch. And so, not a big fan of former Astros, and I'm guessing nobody needs me an explanation as to why. But that's really a downer to end on a former Astro. But that's where we landed. Here's a familiar face from the Baltimore Orioles. Adley Rutschman. Another cool shot. I think I also really like how they didn't let the borders on the cards keep the, like, force it to cut like the photo. I like how the photo breaks through the border. It's just a nice, cool little effect. All right. William Contreras from the Brewers. Look at that hair. What a shot. That's a fantastic looking card. That is just tremendous looking card. Love it. Love that card. Oh ho ho ho! How about that one? Shohei Ohtani. So our first Ohtani pull out of a pack. That wasn't Topps Now. Looks like it's actually a pitching card as well, which is kind of crazy since he's freshly back into the rotation. That's a good looking card. Really, really excited. So look at that. Like, we could have finished on Alex Bregman, but now we get to finish with a pack that had Shohei on it. You can't beat that. All right, we've got ourselves another Stars of MLB. Former Dodger killer Paul Goldschmidt in the house.